Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for a special Sunday afternoon collab with my psychiatrist friend Lev. And I don't. How do you pronounce your last name?
Vellichor.
Lev Vellichor. Hi Somni. Hi Gutupper. Hi Rafe. Good to see you all here today. Oh, hi Hachinachi.
Hi, yes, my friends.
Yes, so today we are doing a special react stream where we. So I found this YouTube series that is like does 3 science experiments, but one of them is fake, and you're supposed to guess which one of them is real, which one is fake.
Yeah, it's like 2 truths and a lie, I think. Kind of like, have you ever played that? It's an icebreaker.
No, I have not actually done that.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's like an.
I've seen it as like a thing in like dating apps.
Oh, in dating apps? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've had to do it for like classes and stuff. It's like, everyone says 2 truths and a lie about themselves, and then you have to figure out what it is. And I'm really bad at it, at coming up with ones, and also at telling what other people are.
Oh, hi, Alex. Yeah, you are Agent Darkness? Yes. We are both medical doctors. Yes. Oh, yeah. So I've never done that in like real life, but probably because I don't go to like parties or meet people. But I know it is like one of the like default options of like a lot of dating profiles, particularly Hinge. I know that I see that one a lot. Like 2 truths and a lie.
Interesting.
And it'll be like, I've been skydiving. I have been to 30 cities. I murdered someone. It's like,
I murdered someone. I murdered someone.
Like that, yeah. Hi, Ruth. YouTube's error. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds. What the hell is this? I don't. And that's just not gonna worry about it. Well, we know the lie there is clearly skydiving. Well, I'm worried it's a lot. But one of those is a lie. I'm worried either of those 2 that is not murder is the lie. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, who wants to date a murderer? Also, my chat is telling me that I'm old, so you know, what else is new?
I'm not even gonna ask. Lev is a very fresh green apple.
Not you two. Not you two. I'm being backstabbed.
I'm sorry. It's a very funny bit. Also, sorry, bro. The thing tits wasn't actually active here. I'll make up for the channel points.
I told my chat to please be normal.
Being normal? Oh, I forgot. We can do the collab thing on Twitch, which I've never hosted before, so I know how to do that. Let's see. Creator. The planet was missing the sound there. I heard it. That's weird. I heard it before I saw it. Let's see. Stream manager. Collab invite guest. Where is Lev Vellichor? There you are. Okay, I have set an invite. And it should be in your notifications. Hello, Doom Tech Librarian. Welcome aboard. Oh, I totally forgot to make an announcement in my own Discord.
Please use stream together in one browser window. What? What does it want from me?
You just need to press join.
I did.
And also mute your audio because we're already in Discord.
I did press join, but then it was like, you can't do that. And I was like, Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's see.
I'm gonna send it again. Action already taken. The host over another. Okay, so you already been invited. Alright, lovely lady. We are doing good. At least I'm doing good. I don't want to speak for my friend here, but is he using Chrome? Are you using Chrome?
I am not, so I'm downloading Chrome.
I am using. Oh, that's a problem probably.
Yeah,
I did hear it requires Chrome. I always use Chrome, so I totally didn't even think about it.
Oh my god. Why? The browser I was using is a Chromium browser anyway. So, anyways, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Also, thank you, Arna.
Hello, IGN Sucho. Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies. Watching both Twitch and YouTube right now. Oh, hi, God Emperor. You do the stream together with peeps and it's silent. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, quite janky. That is what it is.
Okay. To log in. I think I might even. Oh my god. See, it's like all this like security stuff, and then it's like, you need to double authenticate this and that, and it's just.
Oh, that green one. This is a Lev Vellichor. She's a chilling.
The green one.
Yeah, the green one.
Who's the green one?
Well, we all got our primary colors.
Yes. I'm a psychiatrist. I'm a doctor. I'm not a serious person. I sing a lot. Nice to meet you. I'm struggling with technology.
I'm a very serious person. Always serious all the time. Opera for the win. I'm not a fan of anything that is branded for gamers. Let me put it that way. Ever since Opera decided to start branding itself as the gamer browser, I just was like, I'm not sure about this anymore. You were always kind of like a third-rate browser, but... And there goes share chat. Oh. Did it work?
Okay.
Did it work?
Is it working? Okay, well, the chat is together. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. And you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Well, I can hear you through Discord. You don't need to do the audio thing and that. You can just ignore the Twitch call thing. We already have Discord.
Yeah, I turned it off. I should be muted there,
okay,
at least.
Yeah. Green Apple Party. That's from your chat. That's not, you don't get to blame me for that one.
Yay! Oh yeah, I also don't trust. Sorry, I was like half listening. I also don't trust things that are marketed to gamers because my friend was like, "That's all a lie."
Yeah, especially with, I know gamer chairs just objectively suck compared to office chairs. They're much worse quality and they cost more.
They're not good. They're also not even ergonomic, and they're also often like they break really easily.
Oh, I got an ara. Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you for the laughter. Oh my god, that was so funny. I'm trying really hard here. I'm terrible at voice acting, okay?
No, you did a great job. I was just so surprised.
I'm doing my best here. I'm people laugh at it. A wooden chair is all you need, just some pillows. I'm glad that works for you, Alex, but holy cow, I need a good chair. The difference between a bad office chair and a good office chair is leagues away.
With all these aura. Yes, I'm also afraid. So many ada.
And it's back to me trying to not to mess with these random blizzards and figures. Oh, are you like a musician or something? I know guitarists frequently get blisters on their fingers. Thanks for the follow, God Emperor. Okay. Right. Time for the main event now that we got all the stuff out. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully the scuff is done.
Yes.
Although, with me around, you never know.
But we got through the bulk of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh my God.
You're
It was
in
actually
your
so good. Like,
training arc.
I just streamed yesterday. Everything was working fine, and then I booted up OBS. Stream Elements wasn't communicating with OBS. It errored out. It crashed. I had to restart, and then OBS was having problems, and Stream Elements was having problems. Like, oh my God. How is this is like a billion? Streaming is like $1 billion industry. It is all built on this one open source software that like nobody supports. It's like 2 guys working for free. Like, how is this a thing? How does this happen?
I don't know. It's a good question. It's like, I don't understand. Like, guys, please.
Just IDK, why these tiny little blisters appeared on the side of your fingers? Maybe you touch some poison ivy if you do landscaping.
Or maybe it's dyshydrotic eczema, which is what it is for me.
Oh, and that sounds less like... Could be like, I mean, could like eczematous reaction to like any sort of plant or like landscaping chemicals. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know much about landscaping.
Yeah, I would trust her. She's the actually still does medicine with bodies.
Guys,
Don't
please
trust
slow down
me.
right now. It sounds like a fever dream you have 3 tabs open. You're supposed to mute. You're supposed to mute all but one of them, or like turn them down to like 1%.
You don't need to have 3 tabs open. Oh my God.
No, you should watch me on as many tabs as you possibly can. Also, on Twitch, you can't have more than 2. You should watch me on 2 Twitch tabs. Just bump those numbers up. Oh, the assumption you have is a bunch of microfiberglass splinters from a few times you have to pick up fiberglass reverse. Ooh, that sounds nasty. It's fun having double starters. Wraith, you're supposed to mute one of them. Or like 1% volume. That's how it works. Alright, yeah, let's get to the main event. Unless you have anything you want to say. Oh, alright, wait, we both introduced ourselves, right? Got a torn meniscus. How long do you have to live? 6 hours? Less. I'm sorry. It's not looking good for you. Everyone's dying, but some people are like the Usain Bolt of dying. Oh, stream is rip? Oh, did Lev die? Oh, Lev died. No. Ah, Lev died. Oh no. Everything crashed, LMFAO. Oh, you're not even playing a game. It's literally just the bare minimum of nipple. The FBI got her. Hi, Northy. Lev died just Are you restarting? I'm glad you can watch Audire streams again without being. Oh, is that because this is earlier in the day? I would like to be able to stream earlier in the day. That's what you thought's there. I guess the share chat thing is also gone. Yeah, okay, I think she's restarting her computer. Okay, at least the scuff's not on my end. What happened to the girl one? Am I not a girl one? Green. Okay, green. I guess her computer crashed and she's restarting now. don't know. I don't know how that happens. Maybe her VTube studio was kind of scuffed. So you a ship? Yeah, but ships are, I can be a ship and a girl. We got both. I used to sleeping to help her. Not really, mother. You covered with me. Oh, that's nice. Absolutely no more scaffolds. She goes. I don't know. Anyways, have a fun so hear me shower and basic adulting you've been putting off. Okay, have fun did tech. Glad, thanks for stopping by. So I guess I just have to do just chat. I'm just doing just chatting now then. How's everyone's day been? How are things? Those of you from Lev's chat that are just stopping by. The screen keeps glitching on your end. That just could be. I don't think it's my screen is glitching. I think that's fine. That seems fine. Yeah, I think that's just on your end. Cause yeah, I'm playing Helldivers, newly got Turing and Minkit. Oh yeah, we're just playing. I was playing Helldivers yesterday, obviously, but well, that's good to hear. We're proceeding with the major work. Edith and Chili just kind of got back out of bed late and did laundry and Helldivers. As says, I've been playing. Obviously, I've been doing my gacha dailies. I'd say obviously way too much. I've been doing my gacha dailies, and then I've also been playing Minecraft.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome back, Lev.
I'm at least in the call.
Yes, she's back, everyone. I think she's still got to boot up her stream, though, probably. I still need to do the Star Roll events. Yeah, I'm planning to stream this. I want to stream the Star Roll events this week on Wednesday. It's been alright so far. I just got back from work. Ooh, what do you do? IGN Sucho, what do you do for work? The apple returns. Well, she's not here yet. We can only hear her voice.
It's almost like we can still hear her voice.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like I can almost hear her voice. As a ghost apple, you're being haunted by the spirit of the apple you ate earlier this week. Man, imagine how crazy that would be if, like, food had ghosts. If food had ghosts and you would just be haunted by everything you've ever eaten. Imagine how insane that would be. The accident was years ago. We had to let her go. You work at Forces? Like on a ranch? Race horses? Are you real life Uma Musume? Or like other horses? What else are horses good for? I don't know. Did he have any like utility besides like entertainment and? If you could turn into a ghost, you would have totally eat mac and cheese every day. Every day. I get bored of eating mac and cheese every day. The only food I never get tired of eating every day is watermelon. Dairy farming. Now, what do horses do for farming? What do they do for transport? But like, what do you what do you need to? Like in the past, sure, like they could pull carts with like I don't know plows or something. Although they stereotypically they use oxes for that, but like, what do you use horses for now on a farm? Watermelon for life. Oh yeah. Oh. I moved a few months ago, and this, like, normally my old place there would be no way I could get entire watermelons in October, but like my current location, there is a store that is continuing to sell watermelons even into October. I hope they keep selling year round, because oh my god, if they sell watermelons year round, I'm never moving away from this place. I will move out of my current apartment. I don't want to stay here in this exact building, but I will never want to leave this area. I want to live somewhere with best watermelons year round.
How does that even happen though? Do they freeze them?
Oh, they just import them.
Oh.
They just import them from like Mexico or South America or something.
Ooh.
Hello, Hiko. Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies. Yeah, a lot of them, even during like the normal watermelon season, like a lot of them, like I can look at them and they have like stickers saying like grown in Mexico. Sometimes they're like grown in California, or like not usually like the word California, but like some location in California. A lot of times they're grown in Mexico, or like it's because it's warm enough for them to grow watermelons year round. Hey, you are currently live on Twitch and YouTube. You're doing a challenge. If you can make me laugh, I have to end stream and gift a sub. You have 2 minutes. Sorry, you have fun with that, dudes.
Yeah?
Yes, Lev is back. Oh no, she's bisected. We gotta hide the fact that she's.
We have to hide my lack of a body.
Yeah, she has a body, just doesn't have legs. Just doesn't have a waist. What if reverse half body VTuber? It's just you could half body VTuber, but it's just the lower half.
Oh my god. That would be like
It's like that one meme with the mermaid versus reverse mermaid. Which would you pick?
Oh yes. Oh my god. Okay.
Why is not again? What do you mean again? What brought this up before? Tanaji. So when you start your stream again, will you just immediately go back to the collab, or do I have to like press the buttons again?
I don't know. Let's see. If I make this full.
So is that you got enough trauma from noise from? Someone got a whole ass VTuber model for just her feet. Oh my god.
That's kind of strange. Okay.
I know I have one mutual who like has a redeem that flips her upside down, so it's only her feet in the air, but it's also like a whole ass model that's just a full body model that's like flipped upside down. The person just owns old horses, so it kind of just like a retirement home for them, but they used to be show horses for like, okay. So it's like so they're entertainment horses, but for a retirement home. Also, Hatanashi referred to earlier, like, maybe in Romania, like, people still use horses for, like, transportation and stuff, but definitely not in America. Unless you're Amish. The Amish still use horses for, like, work for, like, labor. But everybody else, in America, our farming industry is fully mechanized. There are no animals used for labor purposes.
The horses are just for show. They're like to, pull carriages in New York City or something.
Yeah, that's basically like entertainment. Like, yeah. I guess like horse. I would consider like horse rides, horse carriage rides. Like you're not actually using to like get the place to place, or just for the entertainment value of riding a horse, or being on the back of the horse.
Yeah, exactly. It's for rich people.
Horses for them Amish. If you grow up in the Midwest, you will see them Amish horse carriages walking down the streets, trotting down the streets, and you gotta like go around them because they're really, really slow. Yeah, our industry is not that mechanized yet. Yeah, our farming industry. In our farming industry, I'm pretty sure it's only the Amish still using horses. Oh, I see Lev started her stream again. Oh, it looks like we're still joined together in the chat.
Yeah, I think, or no?
Probably. Maybe?
I don't see... It's weird. It's like it says shared, but then it also says that I'm not. The chat is
Yeah,
not
I don't.
shared.
Okay, I don't see any chats from. Do I need to invite you again? No, I think. If you go to your notifications, maybe you can open the window again.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do.
Oh, they did make it illegal to ride horses or have carriages in the cities. That's the thing. Like, I would not want horse poop on my streets in like a city. Like, can you like train a horse to only poop in certain places, like you can like a cat or dog? I don't know if you can. I don't know if horses can be trained like that.
Why is this not working?
I got fixed years ago. Okay.
I don't care about new Windows effects.
What's going on Lev's end here?
I don't know. I keep trying to join the thing again and it won't let me. Here, let me leave.
You're doing it through Chrome again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we might just be able to do it without it, but
I know, but it would be cool.
I kind of wanna. Sure, chat is enabled. Oh, here
there
we
go. Okay.
Oh, I think I just had to start it again manually. Oh, here we are. There we go. Okay. Chat here again. Yay!
We are one
family.
Dumb
horses can have very unique personalities and just ignore instructions. Okay, so they can be trained, but not really.
Oops.
Yes. Okay. Now maybe we can finally half an hour in. We could finally get started.
We've made it work. Alrighty.
Alright, well, let's go.
Are we going?
Oh.
Are you playing? Am I playing?
Well, either of us can play. So we're gonna have to like pause this frequently. So I'll play it for now. Okay. Hello, SDJ342 SMR. Welcome aboard. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber.
I'm gonna stare.
That's your chat. Okay.
Show 3 cool. I'm gonna show.
Oh, this is spazzing out.
3 cool experiments.
Oh my god.
Are you clicking or am I clicking?
I can click. I haven't.
Okay, you try clicking. Okay.
Oh, then it just paused. Oh, and it paused again. That's weird.
Okay, let's just try refreshing this. Okay, let's try that again.
Let me also refresh it then.
Okay, I'm gonna try playing it. When you're done refreshing.
Okay, I'm done refreshing.
I'm gonna show 3 cool.
Cheering, Zai.
Why is it doing this?
I'm gonna show 3 cool.
Okay, I didn't figure out playing the freaking video would be the hard part.
I know.
Round of this show, but the catch is one of them has been faked.
Okay,
and it's your job to spot which one
that is.
If you're new here, the show is called Two Truths and Trash, and this video is a marathon of all 8 episodes from season 1 for a total of 26 rounds.
Oh my god.
After I reveal the answer for each round, I also included data about what the audience guessed. Without further ado, here's the full first season, and I hope you enjoy.
The audience was guessing on me.
So I am Audire Astra. I am a starship VTuber.
First up, grab a glass bottle with flat sides. This isn't sponsored, but the fact that I'm using an honesty bottle should tell you that this one is definitely real. Anyway, like you just saw, if you push the bottle up at the corner of the wall, it will stay. It's not even touching the
I have already seen this one before. I saw the first one. That's how I got the idea for this.
Next up, here's how to make a vortex in water using a battery.
I'm gonna refrain from commenting on this first one.
Electricity better, which means when you add the 9-volt battery, current flows in the clockwise direction.
Sorry, I'm also
too loud.
They're attracted to this flow of electricity.
on my end.
It takes a bit of time, so I sped it up here, but it's pretty cool how strong it
Oh,
can
on
be.
your end?
Take a slice of lemon peel,
Okay.
then light a candle, and squeeze the peel onto the flame. This works because the peel contains an oil that is very flammable. You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
I think B is fake.
I think B is fake. It's definitely
I think B is
fake. There's
I think B is fake.
Yeah, you cannot create vortexes in water with electricity. That's clearly
Yeah,
B is
well,
clearly
because
the
because I feel like when water or conducts electricity, it doesn't move.
Yeah, no, you are correct. You are correct. That is not how water works.
And then,
All right, time for the reveal.
Oh, God,
If you
okay.
thought this bottle video was real, well, you'd be correct. Turns out you can't make
Yeah.
a vortex with a 9-volt battery. I simply put the
Yeah,
video in
no,
reverse.
there
Here's a
is
quick
no
recap to help
way.
you follow before moving on to the next round.
When I first watched this, I was like, "There's no way B is right."
And here was the result from
know.
the polls, where 66% of people
Most
got it
people
right.
got it right.
Hopefully you
Okay.
got
We're
that one right,
killers.
but if not, it's time for round 2.
It's okay, Northy. You got
A
plenty
slight
of
nudge can easily
opportunities
make
to
a
redeem
regular
yourself
ruler
here.
fall over the edge of a counter. However, adding just a few sheets of paper allows you to whack the ruler in half. If you remove the protective coating of a €2 coin by scratching the surface and then submerge it in water, some of the nickel ions from the coin will react with the water to produce a small amount of mildly corrosive nickel oxide. This solution is too weak to do any damage to most materials like glass, metal, or ceramics, but as you can see here, it is strong enough to go through a thin styrofoam plate. If you grab a lemon peel
I
and
forgot
squeeze it
glass
onto
is
a
on for
balloon, the
this.
balloon will pop. This works because a chemical in the
Oh my
peel
God.
called limonene dissolves a hole in the balloon, and it also works with oranges. You've seen all 3
Jesus.
videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which
Oh wait, hang on. Why my glasses not? My glasses are not loading. Why are they not loading?
Thank you for following, Brian, the gamer 432.
Oh, that's why. Okay, because I had the freaking collab thing open.
Yeah. Yeah, put your glasses on. We need to both have our glasses on.
There we go. Glasses on for this. This one. Okay, so what do you think, love?
So the first one I know is true. It's like a air resistance thing, and then
Yeah.
the second one, I don't know. I believe that could just be hot water. And the
Hi,
third,
Toasty Edits. Welcome aboard. Oh, go ahead.
I think
You guys
the
need to
second one,
match.
hot water, and
What do
then
you mean
C,
match?
as in we need to both wear glasses.
Oh. Yeah, no. B is definitely. I'm pretty sure B is fake. Like, I don't know much about European coins, but I very much doubt you can dissolve styrofoam with just a tiny bit, like dissolving. Also, nickel oxide. I'm like, chemistry is not my best subject, but I don't believe nickel oxide would be able to dissolve styrofoam. Well, thank you for following, Joszelowski. I'm sorry, I am not sure how to pronounce that.
Jose Lusky.
Joszelowski. Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber.
Physical
okay.
manifestation of a.
So we're going with B. And C,
Yeah.
I mean, lemons are acidic.
one you thought was
So
fake.
I can see that dissolving plastic.
Believe it or
Yeah.
not, having a few sheets of paper does actually allow you to snap a ruler in half, and lemons and oranges do pop balloons. That means
Whoa,
this video was
okay.
fake. It was actually
Whoa.
acetone in the glass, not water, and acetone alone will break down the
Oh my
structure of styrofoam.
Here's a quick
Yeah,
recap
that
to
makes
help you
sense.
follow before moving
Yeah.
on to the next round, and here's the data from the poll, where 61% of
We're on
participants got it right.
60% again.
Next up, it's time for round 3.
Oh, we were in
If you grab
ad.
a straw and a potato, you'll notice it's pretty difficult to stab the straw through the potato. The straw is too weak to do anything more than scuff the surface. However, if you place your thumb on top of the straw, you can push it through much further. Your thumb traps the air inside the straw,
That's
so when you
real.
go to puncture the potato,
Yeah.
the air compresses.
That's
Just
real,
like
'cause
how
I do that with
pressurized
boba.
contents of a soda can makes the thin aluminum walls much stronger. The higher pressure inside the straw also makes it stronger.
Yeah.
Receipts are pressure sensitive, so if you push down on them, you can draw black lines. This also means that if you place a receipt under a flat board and give it a bunch of whacks like this, the area that experienced the pressure will turn black. If you
Whoa.
light a candle and point a flashlight on it, you'll notice that the flame has no shadow. You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like it's B again.
Yeah, I think it's B again. Like, I don't think we're three for 3B. Flames don't have shadows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the reason I think it's B because B looks too perfect. That doesn't look like it just smacked it. Like it's too evenly distributed. It looks like someone drawn it with like a permanent marker.
Yeah.
So,
also, I
wonder if it's going to be B for Alum.
It's like heat reactive, I think.
In the comments,
like receipt paper, because I think I've seen people do this thing on TikTok where they're like spray like heat protectant, like hair heat protectant onto receipts and then use like a hair straightener.
This also means that if you place a receipt under a was fake.
Oh, yeah, it's spazzing out.
If you thought the receipt video was fake, you'd be correct. Receipts are color changing with
temperature,
yeah,
you're right.
Not pressure.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data from the poll where
it's always
because the power was out. Oh, hi Cole. What's happening? What did you miss? You missed a bunch of scuff mostly.
Yeah, I didn't miss very much.
You don't have to worry too much about it. You missed Lev being scuffed.
5% got it right.
Just throw me under.
I guess a lot of people know about receipts.
I guess so.
5% got it right.
Okay, I'm not used to Watch Together being so
Squirt
spazzy.
a decent amount of ketchup into a
this.
container, then put a few scoops of baking soda in. After stirring it around for a while, you'll notice it's kind of orangey and a little bit bubbly.
What was the ingredient?
Then light a candle, and all you have to do is pretend to pour, and the candle will go out. This works because the vinegar and the ketchup reacts with the baking soda, and one of the products is carbon dioxide, which happens to sink in air. So when you're pretending to pour, the carbon dioxide is coming out and extinguishing the flame.
Here's
how to blow Jolly Rancher bubbles. Grab the worst flavor of Jolly Ranchers and put them in the microwave. Once heated,
not the worst flavor.
Sticky liquid. After letting it cool down a bit, since I put them in the microwave for way too long, I grabbed a metal straw and coated the tip with some Jolly Rancher. Then you can blow into the straw and bubbles.
Okay, this one's real.
This was a pretty bad angle, so here's another. Not gonna lie, it's not that easy and actually took me a few tries. If you do try this at home, please be extremely careful with the really hot Jolly Rancher. Here's how to make your own Pop Rocks. First, start off with some food dye. I wanted to make some purple Pop Rocks, so I used a combination of red and blue. Next, add sugar and mix it around, allowing it to clump. Pop Rocks are just crystallized sugar with trapped pockets of carbon dioxide. That's why the next ingredient is carbonated water.
That is true.
The sugar is really good at absorbing some of the carbon dioxide of the beverage, and the last step is to boil
there's
off
there's
So I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes.
There's no way.
You can tell it worked because adding a bit of water gets that signature crackling sound. You've seen.
There's no way. There's no way C is right.
I don't think C is true. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what the fuck are Pop Rocks? Pop Rocks, it's a candy. It's like you said, it's basically sugar with bubbles and board.
They go like crinkle crackle when you put them on your tongue, like when you get them wet.
Yeah, that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think C.
Why
is
Watch
real.
Together suck today?
Fake.
Yeah, I think C is
mixing
definitely
baking
fake.
soda with ketchup actually does allow you to extinguish candles.
Yeah.
And although the signature crackling from Pop Rocks does come from the release of trapped carbon dioxide in the candy, this was absolutely not a real way to make Pop Rocks.
Ooh.
This is what I did instead.
Yeah, I knew it.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data where 56% of people got it right.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of people got that one.
Now it's time for round 5.
Not a lot of people believed in the
First up,
baking
take a
soda
battery
and
and
ketchup.
attach strong magnets to the bottom. Then bend some copper wire into a shape like this and gently place it on top. You'll start
Electromagnetism is the worst.
This works because current flows from the positive to negative terminal of the battery. As current flows through the copper wire, a magnetic field is created around the wire. This magnetic field is then opposed by the magnetic field of the neodymium magnets at the bottom, which creates the motion. Did you know you can actually stack 3 dice on top of each other like this? The second one's pretty easy to get, but the third one takes a bit more practice. Once you get it down though, it's pretty easy to replicate.
I'm sure
glue
this one's real.
Plastic pen caps are able to hold charge very well. Simply rub the cap to the pen body for a little while, and when you release the cap, it'll be attracted back to the pen. You've now seen all 3 videos.
There's no way
Pause to
C
vote
is
in the
real.
comments
There's no
which
way
one
C
you
is
thought was
real.
fake.
That was
C
insane.
is fake. That doesn't make any sense. Plastic doesn't hold electricity.
No, it just moved way too fast. There's gotta be like a magnet, and there's like if it was like very, I could believe like a very slight attraction, but there's
Alright, time for the reveal. Although this one seemed fake,
force.
it's actually real, and so is stacking the dice. That means this one's fake. I actually pinched my fingers, which sends the cap flying, and I did it a few times until it landed properly.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow.
Okay. I thought he like stuck a magnet inside it or something, because that was crazy fast.
I was like, that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I like him. So he's just apparently really good at stacking dice. He's just really good at this.
3 times. Like, that's crazy.
He just happened to be really good at this.
People got it right.
Okay, so it was obvious
that was
for
way too
everyone.
obvious.
Metal paper clips are more dense than water, so they'll sink. But if you're very careful, you can place them on the surface and let surface tension hold them up. If you take a Sharpie and rub it back and forth on top of a can like this, applying a decent amount of pressure, the tear strip of the can will be weakened enough that the internal pressure will break the seal.
Oh, God.
Have you ever wondered why I means on and O means off on some electrical switches? Well, turns out there's a reason, and it's all because of Italian physicist Alessandro Volta, who standardized the electric switch. He designated the letter I for the Italian word ingegno, meaning active, and the letter O for the Italian word ozioso, meaning inactive.
I mean,
You've now seen all 3 videos. Pause.
That's not a science experiment.
Yeah.
That's just Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's just
or fake Wikipedia.
Okay, so A is true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing C is true. It seems plausible. I don't think... I feel like B is fake, though. C is fake? I don't know. This could just be history. Or it could be...
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to think about this one. O is ohms for resistance. You're
that
pretty sure?
Actually also makes some sense. Yeah.
You know B is real because Blue's done it? Who's Blue?
Blue is her partner.
Oh, B strikes you as, yeah. Wait, were currents invented that long ago? Electricity's been around a long time, Cole.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can see if you just like, yeah, if you like weaken the can and you like you're squeezing it really hard, I guess it could pop like that.
Mm-hmm.
C is not really a science thing, it's just a history thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna feel bad if I get this one wrong. But I guess I'll go with C.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
I don't know. I guess also C. Yeah. Because I was like, this is very random. It feels like you ran out of science experiments.
Although Alessandro Volta is a really important person in the history of electricity, the switch is actually labeled 1 and 0 based on the binary system, in an attempt to make it universal. I used inspect element to change what the caption said on this Wikipedia page. This is actually a picture of Volta showing his invention of a battery.
That's science, huh?
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data from
That's
the poll.
not a
only
science
42%
experiment.
of people got it right.
Great.
Yeah.
Next up, round number 7.
You didn't have to feel bad about it if
you
you
can
got
actually
that
use a
wrong.
lemon to charge your phone like this. A single lemon has enough electrolytes to charge most phones at 5%.
No. Come on.
Heat causes objects to expand in a process called thermal expansion. Due to this phenomenon, the Eiffel Tower increases in height by around 6 inches or 15 centimeters
that would better
in the
be
summer
like
compared to winter.
99%.
Grab some bananas as weight and hang them on some copper wire. Then grab an ice cube and let the copper wire rest on the ice. The weight of the bananas allows you to slice the ice cube in half. It takes a bit of time, so I sped it up here. But once the copper wire makes it to the bottom, it cleanly snaps through.
This one's real.
You've now seen all 3 videos. Pause to vote in the comments which one
okay,
you thought
that's
was
like,
fake.
you cannot charge.
If you thought this video was fake, well then you'd be correct. Although lemon juice can be the electrolyte in a simple battery, which I'll do in an upcoming video, this is not how it works. I instead screen recorded my phone being charged and played that video before starting.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data from the poll where 80% of people got it right.
Like,
honest,
even if you need to charge a phone, it needs to be like at a particular...
Only 80%?
Oh my god, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. 20% of people thought it was plausible that you could charge a phone with a lemon. I'm just so sad.
Like, you don't have to do anything else, just lemon. C is more about heat than weight. I think it's probably a little bit of both, right? Because like it probably conducts heat better.
Oh, it's
like,
both.
Yeah, the weight also decreases. What was it? The pressure decreases the melting or increases the melting point. That's how ice works.
It works really well if you're like holding on to the copper wire. Basically, it just conducts the heat from your body, or I guess in this case, the bananas, and it melts the ice. Essentially.
This should have been 100%.
Yeah, I
stuck a charger into a lemon. That's so fake.
Yeah, I can't believe 20% of people thought that was plausible.
As the air inside the bottle heats up, the pressure rises. After about 10 minutes, once the pressure was high enough inside the bottle to overcome the stopper, it shot off like a rocket. If you make a mistake highlighting the wrong part of your paper, you can use heat to erase the highlights. This works because all highlighters contain fluorescein, which is very volatile. So it removes the highlight as long as it's still wet.
As long as it's okay, if it's dried.
If you dangle a spoon on your fingertips and slowly approach water, instead of the water pushing away the spoon, it actually sucks it in. You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
Okay, I think C is true. B is true. I don't know about B.
Yeah, I don't know about B.
I don't think A is true.
I feel like could be true, but I don't know if you can do that with the hair straightener.
I don't think so.
See, maybe it could be.
I think
I'm
A
thinking
is
of like
fake.
how showers like pull things in. You know, like when you take a shower and the curtain goes in.
I'm pretty sure C is true. It's just because the shape of the spoon, it's kind of like curved like an airplane wing.
I think B is fake, but I'm also not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. I think B seems more plausible to me than A. Oh, hi, Tommy. What the fact you missed like half of. Actually, not even half of us. But
if you thought this highlighter video was fake, you'd be correct. When I went to highlight a word, I had help highlighting it with a special highlighter. This special highlighter is monochromic, meaning it changes color to become clear with heat. But no, this trick does not work for all highlighters.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round. And here's
really, I didn't think. I thought like stoppers and bottles were put in there with a little more force than that. Like I thought it was a little harder to get them out than just heating up the air a little bit.
That's true. I mean, he did heat it for 10 minutes, but like I was thinking of like I've seen people just like shake a champagne bottle really, really hard, and then it goes.
Yeah, I guess I was expecting that. I didn't think like just heating the air would generate the same amount of force as like because all that when you shake a champagne bottle really hard, like that's a lot of pressure versus just heating up the air a little bit. I guess that's the surprising part. The water pulls air with it, so the spoon generates that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's happening.
The data from the poll were 55% of participants got it right.
Oh,
now it's time for round
number
9.
Pro of Pro 2. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. This is Lev Vellichor. We are deciding
giraffes
if we
and
are
humans have the
smart
same
or not
number
today.
of neck bones. A nail
That's
trunk
true.
of a tree will
just know
rise
that
in
one.
height as the tree grows. Pencil graphite
That's
and
false.
diamonds are both made of carbon. You've seen all
That's
3
true.
videos now. Pause to vote in the comments.
That's not videos. They're not science experiments. This is just facts.
That's just factoids, but that's fine. Oh, thank you for this. Thank you, sir. Subbing, Somni. Now we're just trading subs. We're for sub to each other. We're basically just giving money to Twitch because we're exchanging money.
Back
but
and
then
forth.
Twitch takes a cut every single time, so we're just losing money.
Let's give each other $5 over Venmo.
Yeah. So A is true. Giraffe and humans have the same number of neck bones. B is false. Trees do not grow from the bottom; they grow from out the top.
Yeah.
That's like your $10 if you send me $10. Exactly. And C is just true. Graphite.
Yeah.
And diamonds are both
Which one
made of
you
carbon.
thought was fake?
Yeah. Graphite under pressure is carbon. What was it? Graphene? Graphene? It's just like little layers of graphite.
So graphene is specifically graphite is carbon arranged in hexagonal patterns, but it's very disorganized. It's essentially a graphene is basically graphite, but it's a single atom thickness sheet of it. And diamond is carbon. It's arranged in a pyramidal structure instead of a hexagonal structure.
That makes sense.
Which one you thought was fake. And while you think, I wanted to let you know this bonus round was taken from the example card on the back of my first ever merch item, a 2 Truths and Trash trivia deck with 50 new rounds. It's available now, and if you're interested in getting one for yourself
merch.
or a friend, you can go to my
merch.
website. Anyway, it turns out a nail placed in the trunk of a tree won't rise in height as the tree grows. Next up, round number 10.
Round
Grab
10.
a pair of scissors and some duct tape.
Okay.
Place the duct tape on the balloon. And now you're able to skewer through the balloon. Grab a candle and place it onto a wet paper towel that's on a pan. Light the candle and place a glass over it. Press down to make sure the pan is flat. Then once the candle goes out, you can pick up the entire weight of the pan. If it's hot but you don't have an air conditioner, you can use your fridge to cool your room by a few degrees, but it's not recommended because you could overwork the compressor and break the fridge.
No.
You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause the vote in the comments which one you...
The conservation of energy and thermodynamics.
Thank you for following Catching Ganyu Jin Hutao Mona. I do play a lot of Genshin, so if you stick around, I will play Genshin eventually. So
A was my first world star.
So A is real. So I know for a fact that I think A is real. I know for a fact that you can actually skewer a balloon if you just go at the very end, like opposite from where you tie it off, because the rubber there is thicker, so you can actually skewer it, and but the balloon doesn't pop.
And then in B, it's like it burns all the oxygen, so that it's a vacuum.
I guess that would. Let's see. Oh, let me think. So the oxygen becomes CO2, which is. I guess that's possible. C is just not true. C is just not true because. So
you're just moving heat around.
Technically, you're reducing the temperature in the air by basically depends on the volume of the freezer. If it's like a very big freezer, then you open the door. Yeah, your room will go down, but probably a little freezer like this, it probably won't affect air ambient temperature.
It also
less than a degree.
Unless it's venting out somehow, because the way refrigerators they use heat pumps, right? So it if the heat from inside and pumps it out into the room that it came from.
Yeah, so
then if you mount heat around inside of your room.
Yeah, so if you mount for this for C to work, you would need to mount it in the window. So it basically becomes a window mounted AC unit.
Yeah,
where the resistive elements on out the outside. But not resistive elements, but the coils are on the outside, so it moves heat from the inside of your room to the outside of your room. So that would
you thought was fake.
That's the only case. On really hot days, I thought about doing that.
Fake, you'd be wrong. When the candle goes out, a partial vacuum is created, which has enough suction to lift up quite heavy objects. An open fridge does not cool your room. Any device that creates cooling must also reject heat to satisfy the conservation of energy
principle. Yeah, he was explaining what I just said.
With an air conditioner, that heat is rejected to the outside air, meaning your room only experiences the cooling. However, a fridge is not connected to the outside, meaning it rejects that heat to the room, canceling out any effect of cooling. Combined with system losses, a fridge will actually heat your room.
Once again, here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data where 64% got it right. Next up, round 11.
A lot of people know a little bit about.
Place a spoon and a fork together just like this, and use a match to balance it on the tip of the glass. As you can see, there's nothing underneath the spoon or the fork holding it
random.
If you stab a Ziploc with a pencil, the hole will remain plugged until the pencil is removed. However, to prevent most of the water leaking upon removal, add some of your friend's oil to the pencil and fully coat the hole. Then when you take the pencil out, the oil provides enough of a seal to prevent most of the leakage. Although if you put pressure on the bag, water will still shoot out.
That doesn't
Grab some
seem
white flowers, place them into a vase, don't forget the flower food, then add a few drops of whatever kind of food dye you want. Then if you wait a few days, you'll notice that some of the petals have started to turn that color.
Yeah, this is real.
You've seen all 3 videos now, pause the vote in the
friend's oil. Because that's extra virgin olive oil. Real olive oil is really expensive.
Yeah, C is real. A is just very random, but probably is real.
A is just that's just how it's just tricky to balance. And we already established this guy was really good at balancing things, so I totally believe he can do that.
Yeah, maybe I can't do that, but I believe he can do it.
Oh, extra virgin, as in your friend's an extra virgin. Isaac.
Yes.
I'd be.
Comments which one you thought.
It's definitely B on this one.
No, that doesn't seem. No, that's not how that works.
Comments which one you thought was fake. You actually can balance a fork and spoon like this because the center of gravity is right on the point of contact with the glass. This Ziploc bag video was fake. The clip of me pulling out the pencil was actually put in reverse.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data.
I like how he doesn't even bother explaining the flower.
Right.
I mean, the flower just is taking
12.
up the blue dye.
If you want to lose money even faster with scratch-off cards, rather than scratching it, you can use hand sanitizer. Then you can just wipe away the surface to reveal how close you were to winning. If I draw an arrow on a piece of paper and then place it behind a glass bottle of water, you'll notice that the arrow flips in direction when you look through the glass.
This is real.
Submerge an egg in a large container of salt and let it soak in the refrigerator for at least 24 hours. After that time has passed, you can take out the egg and notice how the outer shell was dissolved by the salt, leaving only a thin elastic core at the end. This makes the egg somewhat bouncy. You've seen all 3 videos.
Oh, God. I'm actually not sure.
I think A is fake.
I'm very conflicted.
C could be fake. I think B, I think, is real.
Yeah, B is real. A is...
C seems plausible to me. Because so basically, the salt would absorb water through the eggshell, which would shrink the inside of the egg, which would cause the shell to crack by causing the force. And I don't know what they put on scratch-on tickets. I have no idea. Acetone dissolves a lot of stuff, though. So
yeah, it's like alcohol. It's like with the egg, though. I guess like even if they pull the liquid out, it would still. It's the egg becoming a little like bouncy ball that's like confusing to me. And like I don't know how salt would do that, if salt can do that.
Well, I don't think it. So the egg the inside of the egg also has a membrane.
That's true.
So I don't know if it's normally bouncy though. We'll find out.
To vote in the comments which one you thought was fake. Did you notice the jump cut in this clip? No? Well, that's because there wasn't one, and it's real. Turns out salt does not react to an egg like this. To make the squishy egg, I soaked a portion of the egg in vinegar for a few days. Then I placed that egg in the salt. Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data where 77% of people got it right.
Okay, I got 2 rounds
Next
over.
up, round 13. If you dip an Oreo in milk for about 10 seconds, this is sped up, it will get very soggy and mushy. However, if you dip the Oreo in chocolate milk for a similar amount of time, it won't get soggy, and you can still hear a crunch when I break it apart.
That's fake.
I don't see any reason why that would be.
Different elements emit different wavelengths of light when burned. But did you know that some contact solutions contain sodium borate, which burns bright green? Squirt a decent amount of solution onto a hot fire, and then be patient as you wait for an epic burst of green flames.
I have no idea
break a few toothpicks in half. Then pour some water on the plate. If that moves your toothpicks, quickly put them back into the shape of a star. Then sit back and watch the toothpicks move into a bigger star. There's no stop motion here. They do it all by themselves. You've seen all 3 videos. Pause and vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
A's gotta be fake, right?
Turns out it's true that Oreos don't get soggy in chocolate milk. The secret has to do with emulsifiers that keep the chocolate mixed in the milk. These emulsifiers prevent the Oreos from getting soggy. The toothpick one is real too. Water causes the toothpicks to expand, which explains why they contract like muscles here into a larger star. That means the contact solution video is fake. While I was reading the label of the contact solution, I had help tossing a colorful campfire packet into the fire, which contains the elements needed to create these beautiful looking flames. Here's a quick recap to help you.
Okay, wait, what? I gotta try. I don't believe A. I gotta try that one out. I gotta try that. I do not believe that. I do not believe that cookies do not get soggy in chocolate milk. I have to try that. I will not believe this until I see it with my own eyes.
No,
Isn't it copper compounds that burn green? I mean, multiple elements can burn green.
Yeah.
Unless you actually know.
Follow
That's
before moving on to the
that's
next round,
crazy.
and here's the data where only 21% of people
Okay,
right,
cool.
I mean, of course, everybody. I'm still not convinced. Again, I won't trust a YouTube video before I believe that one.
I don't
Unless
know.
kind of stuff uses that red moss to derive the emulsifier, I think, so it's a big goopy. But why wouldn't an emulsifier stop things from getting wet? What sense does that make?
Yeah, I'm also confused as to why that would. Eh? Why would it stop it from being? Because an emulsifier just makes it so you can have the little droplets of like lipids inside of, you know, whatever. What are the words I'm looking for? Hydrophilic and hydrophobic things, like, you know, emulsified together. What does that have to do with? What does it have to? There's still liquid there. There's still water in chocolate milk. Right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like something is like forming like a protective layer of like oil on the surface of the cookie, preventing it from getting wet.
I guess so.
I can't imagine anything else.
Like it would get wet a lot slower.
Yeah, I don't know. It can make the cohesion a lot higher than it can with the water seep up in the solution. Yeah, I need
something more in depth. Yeah.
I need a proper. First, I need to actually see that in real life, and I need like an explanation.
Because I've come to learn that it doesn't work for all chocolate milks. Now it's time for round 14.
It has to do with chocolate milk already.
These sonic toothbrushes vibrate
milk is already in emulsion.
Hertz, which corresponds to a wavelength of about 1 inch. So as the vibrations deflect the metal tray, the sprinkles will accumulate in the troughs and avoid the crest.
Yeah, this one I'm pretty sure.
Pour a thin layer of milk onto a plate and add a few drops of food dye. Then, if you drop soap in the middle, the food dye shoots away from the center, and I'm definitely not blowing on it. Dandelions are hydrophobic, which means they repel the water, and it bunches up. However, if instead of water I use acetone, I can easily dip the dandelion in and it stays straight. You've seen all 3 videos. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake. As much as we all wanted this sprinkle video to be true, it's unfortunately fake. The whole video was put in reverse.
Wait! I've been bamboozled!
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I think A could be real. It depends on the you need the right combination of frequencies. Because you can.
And maybe also like salt or something smaller than sprinkles.
No, it's not. It's not about. It doesn't actually matter what you're using. So it's because when you vibrate, it's because of the vibrations they fan out in terms of waves. I've seen this before, and
like the resonant.
If you hit the right harmonic frequencies, the amplify. I forget the proper term, but they amplify and they cancel out in other areas, and it creates standing waves, and that will collect vibrations. And you can see them do it with sand. You can see them do it with plates and sand.
Yeah, I think so. Like has anyone ever done put oobleck, like a cornstarch and water, like on top of a speaker? Like it does that.
Yeah.
Destructive versus constructive interference. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, there we go. That's the correct form. Yeah. So it has to do with harmonic frequency. So it's possible. I get this particular setup doesn't do it, but
also thank you for the first time chat, Epic Assassin.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data where 84% of participants got it right. Next up, round 15.
These are special waterproof matches. Rather than conventional combustion, they use a similar reaction to that of grease fires, which you should never pour water on. As you can see here, pouring water onto this match does nothing to stop the fire from burning. The match is completely submerged beneath the water, but doesn't go out until it runs out of fuel.
Okay,
you take a slinky and drop it while it's in.
I know you can make fires that burn underwater. I don't know if it would still look like that though. You can.
Really? I thought we still need oxygen.
So the oxidizer is just in the fuel.
Oh, okay.
So like, instead of getting oxygen from the air, you can just make it so you can just add a oxidizer in the match itself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he's gonna drop the spring in the bottom, like hangs there,
You'll notice that the bottom of the
yeah,
slinky
that's
doesn't
exactly.
start falling until the rest of
one's
the
real.
slinky catches up.
Yes.
I know if that one
If you
for a
blow out a
fact.
candle, you can relight it from above by lighting a stream of unburned wax vapor that propagates the flame back.
This one I know. I know this one's real.
Yeah, that is real.
You've
It's
seen
just
all
hard to
three
do.
videos
So A is
now.
fake.
Pause to vote in the comments
Okay.
which one you thought
So
was
it-
fake.
I feel
This
like
cool
A
slinky
is.
phenomenon is 100% real, and you actually can
Uh-huh.
relight a candle using its
Okay,
I
unburned
so
feel
it
like
is
wax
A.
I know you can do
Here's
that,
an
but I don't
additional
think it would
slow-mo
look like
just
that
because it's
though.
cool. None of what I said about this match was true. I just filmed filling the container up and lighting the match in 2 separate shots and overlaid
Yeah,
them,
it's
changing the
because
opacity
even-
of one of the layers.
Even if you
Here's a
can,
quick recap to help
you can
follow
do
before
stuff.
moving
You can
on to
set
the
fires
next round, and
underwater,
here's
but
the
it
data.
wouldn't look like it would
It would look
look
differently.
different. Yeah, and like
Oh,
the
yeah,
fire
'cause
wouldn't
it's
just
like-
keep burning like that.
Like the shape of the flame also would be different.
Yeah, it wouldn't look, and there'd be bubbles coming off of it because the fire makes gases.
A flare burning underwater
Yeah.
is a stream of really angry bubbles. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There would be
Wait.
bubbles because
That
it's
makes sense.
because it's turning into gas.
There were
guys
77%
have to
of
go
people
somewhere.
got it right. Next up, round 16.
Oh, so you guys are like
You
smart.
statically charge a
I don't know
comb by
about
running
that.
it on your hair. You can attract the water coming out of a faucet and cause it to curve towards the comb. Using Bernoulli's
Oh.
principle, a ping pong ball in a hairdryer stream will experience equal pressure on all sides, allowing the ping
Okay,
pong
this
ball
one I
to
know is
remain
real.
roughly stagnant in the hairdryer
Yes.
stream. This works no matter what angle the
Oh, God.
hairdryer blows on the ping pong ball. After spinning a raw egg, abruptly stop it, but then release your finger. The egg will continue to spin. Here's
This
a
one I
slow
think is
motion for
also real.
additional proof.
Yeah. I think that's
We've
real
seen
because
all
like
3
the
videos
inertia
now.
of the
Pause to
egg
vote in the
inside of
comments
the
which-
eggshell, right?
Yeah, because the liquid inside the egg is still spinning even after you stop the
Which one
shell.
you thought was fake.
I
The
feel
statically charged
like
comb does
A.
attract water from the faucet.
Wait,
When you
what?
stop the outer shell of the
What?
egg, the yolk is still moving inside. So when you release it, the egg does start moving again. That means this
Wait, so
one's fake.
what?
The ping pong ball does actually float
What?
above the hairdryer, but only when it's pushing from below, or slightly from the side. This
Definitely
only works
real.
because it's
Done
opposing
that.
gravity. When you put the hairdryer above, it does not work at all.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before
Okay,
moving on
wasn't
to the next
thinking
round.
about
And
that
here's
one.
the data where 76% of people got it right. Now it's time.
I wasn't.
If you place a
mean-
ping
We're
pong
both
ball in a
doctors,
full glass
medical doctors.
I don't think.
Exactly.
I'm surprised. Okay, so I can believe that a static charge would affect a stream of water. I have a hard time believing it, like from just a comb, would have that big of an effect on water, though.
Yeah, that just seems too.
Like it seemed. It looked like way too big an effect to me. So why did I want to believe it?
Yeah. It also just doesn't make sense to me because I'm like, does water move from static? Electric?
Well, so water is dielectric, or is diamagnetic. So
Yes.
water does, but it takes like really intensely strong magnets to actually, for like move water. And
Yeah,
I
well, that's
have
like
a lot
water
of
is
trouble
magnetic,
believing that
but-
you can just do it with a comb.
Yeah, because that's how like MRIs work, right? Like MRIs are pulling at like the water in your body, but like those are such huge magnets.
Well, that's different. That's different. Water is water is not magnetic. Water is diamagnetic, which is a different thing from being magnetic. But yes, so an MRI, what an MRI does is so the MRI, by subjecting you to a strong magnetic field, it aligns the dipoles in your body, and then they shoot you with radio waves, and then like they can read based on the density, like because some of the atoms absorb radio waves, and then when they unalign, they release that, and that is how you get the MRI image. It works with it doesn't have to be like diamagnet materials. It's freaking awesome to contrast if you're an astrophysicist yourself. Ooh,
Yeah.
congratulations. Maybe you'll be better at this than we are.
Yeah, it's probably more astrophysics relevant than
Well, I don't know
medicine.
about astrophysics, but it's definitely more physics
Bottle
than
of water, the ping
medicine.
Psychiatry.
bottle of water, the ping pong ball will act like a cap for the bottle and prevent most of the water from spilling out, even when the bottle is turned upside down. Only a few drops leak, and the overall experiment is even stable for abrupt movements. A regular piece of string has a difficult time picking up a block of ice from above, but if you pour a bit of salt at the contact point of the string in the ice and wait about 30 seconds to a minute, you can now pick up the ice cubes.
This one seems
If you place a
plausible.
battery on a closed loop of conductors around a magnetic coin, the current induces a magnetic field
No.
that causes the coin to at first vibrate and
No,
then
no,
spin.
no.
You've seen all 3 videos
See,
now.
see,
Pause to
fake.
vote in the comments
See,
which
it's
one you thought was
extremely
fake.
fake. That is not how
The salt
electricity
pipes melt
works.
the ice cube and then it refreezes over the string,
Yes,
so this
yes,
one is
yes.
100% real.
Yeah, that
Hopefully
seems
you all
plausible.
realized that this one was fake. The utensils don't even complete the circuit, and the whole thing was actually put in reverse.
That doesn't make sense.
That's not how
Here's a
that.
quick
You
recap
can't just
to
put
help you
one
follow
end on a
before moving
battery
on to the next
on
round. And
something.
here's the data where 80% of people got it right.
That's actually
Next up,
so
round
funny.
18.
If you allow a strip of aluminum
Batteries
foil
are
to rotate
magic.
freely on a stick and then light a candle beneath it, the heat rises and propels the foil.
God,
Crush
I
some
mean,
eggshells
that's
into
real.
fine powder. I decided to use a blender because it worked better. Then place a bit of flour into a bowl. Add a few scoops of crushed eggshell and a small amount of water, mush it up into a paste and shape it. Then roll it up and place it on the counter to dry for a few days.
What is he
After
doing?
waiting,
What
you
is
can
he
take it
doing
out
with
of the
this?
paper
Where is this
towel and it
going?
works like chalk.
Oh, that seems plausible because
Rocket
eggshells are just
power
Yeah.
uses
calcium.
Newton's third law to move
Yeah,
forward.
it's
In this
calcium
example,
carbonate.
air is forced out the back, meaning the card experiences an equal and opposite force that propels it forward. You've seen all
Yeah,
3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
I mean,
Huh?
okay, I think A is real. I think C is real. I don't know about B. So I'm guessing B is fake. But yeah, I mean, anyone who's ever held a hand dryer or hair dryer has felt the force coming off of it.
I'm
Know why
not
the car
sure.
would move that fast? Hair dryers move a lot of air.
They do move a lot of air.
I don't see why C would be false. If we believe the car is simply moving its own, what's moving the car, Dorothy? What do you think, Lev?
I don't know because A seems plausible. B also seems plausible because it's chalky. But then C, I don't know. I'm trying to think. When I've held a hair dryer, I've definitely felt like force, but it's also mostly like a centrifugal type feeling, where it's like it's harder to turn it as opposed to it moves one direction. But I don't know.
Okay, I'm okay. Sorry, you're gonna vote B then? Or are you gonna vote C then?
I'm
A
going
lot
C.
of people in chat are voting C. I'm just gonna stand my ground. I think C is fake. Or I think B is fake.
And before we're all wrong.
Yeah, maybe A is fake.
Who knows? All right.
The heat from the candle does actually spin the aluminum foil, and yes, this is a real recipe for creating chalk. That means this one's fake. The hairdryer is not nearly strong enough to propel the car forward, and the whole thing was
I just think the car's from hell.
Okay.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round. And here's the data showing only 48% got it
Okay,
right,
so
although many people complained, and rightfully
just
so,
went too
that in
fast.
theory this would work, and it was just about knowing whether this specific hairdryer would work for that specific car. So
That's
that was
fair.
Next up.
Yeah, okay, so
It is
half
possible.
right.
Just maybe not
I'll
that
take-
car.
yeah. You just need if it's a light enough car with low enough rolling resistance, I don't see why it wouldn't work.
For round 19.
If you place matches and string in a configuration like this, you can
What
release
the
your
hell?
finger and it will still hold up a pretty heavy bottle, no glue necessary.
Yeah.
If you cut the tips of
What?
matches and put them in a 2-liter bottle full
I have
of
to look
water,
at
you
that
can
again.
squeeze the bottle and then the match tips will rise. If
This
you
is
light a
real.
match, drop it in a glass bottle, and then balance an egg on top of the bottle, after waiting a few moments, you can successfully pick up the bottle with the egg.
Okay, so
This is just another
Okay,
version
so-
of that other one.
Yeah, so C is real because
You've seen all
of it. That's like combustion reduces the air pressure creates by her vacuum. B is real because when you squeeze it, you slightly increase the density of. Actually, I can't say I know for sure it's real, but I think it's real because when you squeeze the bottle, you slightly increase the density of the water, which causes it to become denser than the matchsticks, and then they go up.
That
So
seems
that would be my
plausible.
guess.
Yeah.
But also,
what even was the first one?
I don't know that matchsticks in particular are like at approximately the same density of water as the thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I guess it depends. Well, the matchstick head is partly wood, and wood is lighter than water. Sorry, not lighter, less dense. But then I don't know.
Yeah, so
about the rest.
so I know I'm sure B would be possible with some combination of liquid and object. I don't know if water and matchsticks is specifically the case. It's like with the sprinkle thing. It's like with some combination of vibration and sheet, it is possible to do this, but it is not. I don't know if it's these specific ones. Yeah, I'm also thinking like B would be really easy to fake because you just run if these sink to the bottom, you just put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse, yeah. But then what even was A? It was not.
Yeah,
what?
A is like. Let's go back to A.
What?
Like, does this seem like it could balance? I mean, we've established this guy's like just like stupidly good at balancing things.
I know.
He's just like stupidly good at balancing shit.
This isn't like, is this experiment phase? Like, could this guy do it? It's like, if you can do it in reverse and edit it, it's probably fake because that's how he likes to edit things, and he's good at balancing shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with B.
Yeah,
I don't know how you would. I don't know how you do this. It's like professional balancer of random things.
No glue necessary.
I'm not gonna put it past this guy to balance anything.
After waiting a few moments, you can successfully pick up
is the
the
match
bottle
even attached?
with the
It's
egg.
not. It's just resting on top of it. That's what you're supposed to believe.
You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which
possible
one you
or
thought was
not.
fake. When the match goes out and the air inside the container cools, a partial vacuum is created that tries to suck the egg in. This egg was too large to get sucked in, but the suction was strong enough to lift the entire bottle. If you thought this balancing video was fake, well then you'd be wrong. I actually made a follow-up short that goes into this.
This guy is just
so if you're interested, I'll put a link.
He's just stupidly good at balancing things. He's just good at balancing. He just does this for. We've seen too many videos where he just like balances things in a crazy way. He's just too good at it.
I know. I'm just like, that shouldn't be possible without glue. And then he's just like, no, I did it. And I'm like, fuck.
He just keeps doing, Like, I'm just, when it's kind of like, I can balance this in this like crazy looking way. Like, I'm just going to assume by default that he's right because like he just keeps pulling it off. Like, what the hell?
This actually is just a really, really convoluted way of him showing off how good he is at balancing things.
Video's fake. The original video was in reverse. Match tips normally float,
like I said.
so squeezing the bottle compresses them, making their density slightly higher, just enough that they will now begin to sink. Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the.
Okay, so squeezing them makes it go down, not up. So I was essentially correct in the mechanism that's wrong with the direction.
Next round, and here's the data, which shows that 57% of people got it right. Next, it's time for round 20. If you place hand sanitizer on a plate and add Himalayan salt, the reaction is dangerous if it comes into contact with the paper towel, and the paper towel will catch on fire.
No.
An empty aluminum can has a hard time balancing on the surface of water without falling over. But if you let the air pocket underneath the can escape, then an empty can is quite stable in the upright position.
That seems real.
I don't think that's right.
If you poke holes in a raw egg, then blow out its insides, you are left with the shell of an egg. Place that shell in vinegar and let it sit for a few days. After waiting, you'll see that all that remains is a slimy sack, which can be blown into a sort of ball and bounced around in an activity that is more fun than it would seem.
You're just decalcifying it.
You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
I think the way you actually do B is like you place a little bit of water in it, and that like makes it weighs it down, gives it like lowers the center of gravity to do it. I don't. Yeah, I think just getting rid of the air pocket isn't enough.
I mean, I can believe that the air pocket definitely doesn't help, but A doesn't make any sense to me either.
A is fake. Actually, yeah. Wait, yeah. A is. Well, I forgot. I totally forgot about A. Because I just like A. There's no way A is real.
Free fire in a hospital seems like a bad. That's true. That's true. Also, there's like salt in our sweat. That seems. That just seems.
Why would it have? Well, why Himalayan salt in particular?
Also, my question.
They could have some kind of reaction with the sodium. But it's sodium just. So it's sodium chloride. Why would sodium chloride react with hand sanitizer, which is usually just like an alcohol?
It's like, pink, yes.
Like those don't even dissolve any. Yeah, A is definitely fake.
Yeah.
If you thought the hand sanitizer video was fake, you'd be correct. The salt was purely a distraction. It's the fact that hand sanitizer is flammable, but difficult to see in broad daylight that makes this trick work. In the dark, you can see the blue hand sanitizer flame pretty easily. But in the original video, you would have had to see the more subtle heat distortion near the flame. Please don't try this at home.
Interesting.
Once again, here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round. Cool. And here's the data where 83% of people got it right.
Well, that makes sense.
Why in particular seems to be deliberately red herring he's pulling a lot of the time. I mean, I think that's fair. Like, devil's in the details.
Yeah, that's true.
21.
Although I can't believe more people got this right than that other one that was only 80%
this is a can
of people.
95%.
Yeah. That one was bad. What is this?
Since oxygen is less dense than air, if you fill up a balloon with oxygen, it will rise just like a helium balloon would.
No.
This is a really vibrant plasma ball
that
is cool to look at when you touch it. But what's even cooler is that if you bring a fluorescent light bulb near it, the light bulb will light up. If you place a Cheerio somewhere it should never belong, like in a bowl of water, you can attract it with a strong neodymium magnet.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause the
in the comments. I know A is fake. That means C has to be real. And then I'm like, what? How could that be real? How could that be real? What the hell?
Oh god.
B I know. B I know is real. I actually when I went on vacation in Germany, I went to a museum that actually had this as an exhibit.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, so I know B is real. It's C is mind blowing to me. I don't know what. I cannot explain C.
I can't explain it either, but I have to choose C because he is he's said put Cheerios in a place that should never go in a bowl of water. So the reason, basically, I have a PowerPoint. About why eating cereal with water actually isn't that bad. And
oh my god, I forgot about that.
And no one will let me forget it.
Pain. That's disgusting.
It's not that bad.
Horrible.
It's horrible. It's fine. It's
I would rather eat the dry cereal.
No.
I would rather eat dry cereal than eat soggy, waterlogged cereal.
Why would it? Milk is mostly water. It's like the same.
Okay, why don't you try to feed your baby with water then? Okay, lamb.
Okay, well
let's see how well your baby. Let's get 2 babies. Give one milk, give one water. Let's see which one survives.
Oh, that's different.
No, it's not.
In one situation.
What milk has nutrients? Milk has other things in it if you give it flavor.
But like, milk also makes cereal soggy if you leave it in it too long.
But yes, but it also has other benefits that make it worth it if you eat it quickly enough. Water doesn't add any flavor. Water contributes nothing to the cereal except to make it soggy.
It slightly moist, which is the point, because cereal is too dry on its own.
Oh my! Do you have a sensitive mouth, Lev? You have a
Yes.
soft, sensitive mouth.
Oh my god. Somehow this feels like an insult. I'm not saying water with cereal is better. I'm just saying it's an option. In the same way that like you can make hot chocolate with water instead of with milk.
Yeah, but it's still better with milk.
That's what I'm saying. It is better, but it's an option. Like mac and cheese. You make mac and cheese with water.
Okay, but so the question is, okay, so we agree cereal and milk is better than cereal and water. So you have to defend why cereal and water is better than dry cereal. I think that's the point. People are disagreeing.
Wait, because cereal shouldn't be dry. It's not meant to be eaten dry.
What do you mean?
It's made to be eaten with a little bit of water, with a little bit of, lubrication. Hydration. It's dehydrated. It's a dehydrated food.
I drink my cereal with canola oil. Lubrication.
Wait, no, that actually sounds terrible.
I know.
Hydration.
That sounds awful. Oh my god. Have you guys ever put ice in milk? I mean, milk should be cold to begin with. I don't know why you would put ice in it. On the reverse end of dairy farmers here try to marketing tech campaign to get people to use Kool-Aid with milk instead of what?
That sounds bad. That doesn't sound very...
That sounds disgusting. What the hell? Who came up with that idea? That sounds disgusting.
That's hilarious.
Lubrication was used in conjunction with cereal. Psychic damage.
Lubrication is the wrong word. Cereal requires hydration, an amount of hydration. Okay, great. And now my manager is like, disowning me.
The views and opinions of the VTuber do not represent the Digitat dreams. Why do people put milk in cereal? Because it's delicious.
No, because
the Dairy Farmers Association of Louisiana. Did any of them try this idea before these decided to start doing it? Oh, sorry. I just realized I got to hydrate in those stretch routines a while ago. I did hydrate at some point, but I haven't stretched.
We put milk in cereal because of big dairy. It's a conspiratorial brainwashing thing to make you think that water and cereal is like the grossest thing possible. It's not that gross. It is.
Why did people start doing it? I mean, why did someone decide to leave milk out for like a week and then come back and after it's solidified and this tastes good?
What?
Cheese. That's how cheese invented. Cheese was definitely invented by some guy that just left their milk out
in a cow stomach or something, because they used to use those to hold liquids, and it's like
she just left it out, and then like they just came back and like, oh, look at the spoiled milk. I'm just gonna freaking take a bite and go like, this is pretty good.
This is moldy. It's great.
We have thousands of pounds of cheese in the USA and cheese caves because of the government. So that used to be true. It's not true anymore. They got rid of the cheese caves, unfortunately.
Dang. My plan to rob the government has fallen through.
Your plan to rob the dairy caves? Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to
Unfortunately, the US government no longer has a national cheese reserve.
God damn it.
Okay,
the cheese caves are still there. They just aren't putting.
Are we ready to find out which one of these is real?
Oh yeah. I apologize.
No, the cheese caves are still there. They just aren't putting in new cheese in. I mean, they're empty of cheese. The caves are still there. There's no more cheese in them.
Which one you thought was fake?
They got rid of the cheese.
This Cheerio can actually be pulled by the magnet, and it looks very cool in a hyperlapse shot. A fluorescent light bulb also does light up when it comes close to a
I
plasma
need someone
ball, and
to
that means
provide
this
me
video
an
is fake.
explanation.
Oxygen is actually more dense than air, so even if I could have figured out how to fill a balloon from this container, it would actually just sink.
Yeah, so oxygen comes after nitrogen in the periodic table, therefore it is heavier.
Right.
And the air is primarily nitrogen, so
Mm.
pure oxygen is denser than air.
How do you remember that oxygen comes after nitrogen in the periodic table?
Because it's just, they're right next to each other. It's just NO.
That's very impressive. I know they're around each other.
Yes. I had no idea why Cheerios are magnetic. Someone needs to explain that to me. I need someone.
It's supplemented with iron.
There's no way a Cheerio has sufficient iron to be magnetic. If that were true, you could do the same with like your body. Like you could just like take a magnet to your blood and like draw it around. There's no way, because your blood definitely has higher iron content than cereal. Audire, you have answered 3 times. Yeah, but I don't believe your answer.
Sounds fake, but okay.
I don't believe your answer. There's no way that's real. Okay, I'm since you're objecting to that, I'm gonna Google this. Cheerios magnets. No, this is not a. Okay, there is this other video called Why Guys, Cheerios and Magnetism. Okay, we're gonna take a pause for a moment.
Pause. We need to understand why Cheerios are magnetic.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I should put this in the watch together. There. There we go.
Oh, it's morning news.
Yeah. That's how we know this is legit.
This guy definitely looks like a physics professor.
Should ask if that astrophysicist guy from earlier looks like this.
That was brought to my attention, which is that I have here an ordinary Cheerio, and I'm just going to put some water over here. The camera can zoom in on this. Okay. Yep. So, and I also have here a nice magnet, kind of a pretty strong magnet, and you see that under the influence of the magnet, I can pull the Cheerio. Okay, now it's stuck.
That's crazy.
Just pull it. Yeah, so I'll just move it into the middle. I can pull it along.
That's crazy.
Can't be magnetic. Have we been lied to our entire
That's crazy.
Well, question. Can Cheerios be magnetic? In fact, I took some Cheerios here and I ground them up in here, and if I put my magnet inside of it,
Like that's moving with so much force.
I know.
Wait. So the thing is that Cheerios
What?
because if we pull up our first graphic for Cheerios,
Our first graphic for Cheerios.
lots of cereals right down on that circle thing there.
Oh my god, Northy was right.
There's that much iron? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my god. I can't believe Northy was right.
So it turns out lots of cereals, lots of foods have some iron in them. And so here we're going to do a little experiment. Here we have Cheerios on one hand. It's like a floating. And
oh my god.
on the other hand.
That's insane.
A raft of cereal.
This is a bigger magnet, so we want to stay away from this one. So like from your credit card. And I'm just going to put this
That's crazy.
to stop moving. And we're just going to see what happens when it's in the middle. And you see that, whoop. It's definitely attractive.
Oh, that's crazy.
Than it is to the Fruit Loops. Let's just try one more experiment just to make
So
sure
Fruit Loops don't have that much iron, huh?
Yep, so
This is why Cheerios are better for you than Fruit Loops.
Well, I think it's mostly because Fruit Loops have a lot of extra sugar.
I love that while they're doing this, the chyron at the bottom is like Trump administration to add citizenship questions to the census. like very
Oh.
serious. And they're like, are Cheerios magnetic?
Oh, wait, these are from like the. This is from like the first Trump administration. That cereal said 2018.
Yeah.
Down the structure.
It's
Okay.
7-year-old cereal.
Unburned wax vapor that propagates the flame back to the water.
Dry for a few
We're going back to
slimy
that.
sack actually work. The faucet full of water, you can attract it more dense than air. So even
That's
if I could
crazy,
have figured
though.
out how to fill a balloon from this, you've seen
That's
all 3
crazy, though. I
videos now.
never
Pause to
would
vote
have
in the
guessed
comments which one you thought was
True.
right.
Cheerios had so much iron
This
in that they
Cheerio
became
can actually be
magnetic.
pulled by the magnet, and it looks very cool in a
Crazy.
hyperlapse
I would
shot.
never have
A
guessed that.
fluorescent light bulb also does light up when it comes close
That
to a
doesn't make
plasma bulb,
any sense
and
to
that
me.
means this video is fake.
Because I feel like if it's
Oxygen
that
is actually
magnetic,
more dense
it must
than
have
air,
an
so even if
unsafe
I could have
amount of
figured out
iron.
how to fill a balloon from this
But I
container,
guess
it would
it's
actually
fine.
be the same.
That's crazy.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and
Like,
here's
how-
the data
like-
that showed only 55% of people got this one
Can,
right.
well,
How-
I don't. Maybe
Next up
I
is
should
round
start
22.
recommending my anemic friends
The
to
Wii
eat
remote
Cheerios.
works using a sensor bar
Yeah,
that emits
just eat a
infrared
lot of
light to detect
Cheerios.
where the remote is aimed at. That means you can replace the sensor bar
Wait,
with
what?
candles that are spaced roughly.
Eh?
The Wii remote works using
I-
a sensor bar that emits infrared light to detect where the remote is aimed at. That means you can replace the sensor bar with candles that are spaced roughly the same distance as the infrared lights on the sensor bar, and the remote will still work.
I don't have.
This looks like
I
a
don't know how the
boring
Wii
base
works.
filled with oil, but there's actually a hidden test tube inside. The glass and the oil have a similar index of refraction, so it's difficult to see. But
Wait,
here's
the
what it
Wii?
would
I mean, I
look like
believe
if there was
this.
a pocket of air instead inside the test tube.
It's one second.
If you use a
I
strong
don't see why-
neodymium magnet on a faucet like this one, you can rotate the steel valve inside and cause the motion of the water flowing
Dear,
out of
it's
the
not
faucet to
sharing.
change.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, why is it not?
We're still looking at Cheerios and magnetism.
What? Well, it's working for me.
That's so weird.
Let's
let me
refresh the page.
Nope, it's still doing that thing. It's still. Hmm.
Okay, hang on. Let me find
Mm.
the thing again. The link that I sent you.
Yes, let me copy this link and open it again. Nope, it's still doing this.
Okay.
That's annoying.
Okay, I think we're back.
Okay, yes. There it is.
All
I
right.
Okay.
thought was purely a distraction. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
Okay,
Ooh.
so this one was magnet on faucet because there's a valve inside, which I mean I don't have any trouble believing that.
Yeah, that sounds
B-
real.
B sounds plausible. Like this could be oil that with the same index of refraction of glass. I don't see why that couldn't be true. A is I don't know enough about the Wii.
What did they say that it would do with the Wii?
So
What?
you could use a Wii remote by lighting 2 candles instead of like using the infrared bar.
Maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know enough about a Wii.
All I know is that
I'm gonna go with A as fake though. The Wii thing is true. Oh, the Wii thing is true.
it seems plausible because like fire would also have infrared, and if it's just like
Yes.
snowing
Okay. So, but do you think
where
the bar is
something
what
is not moving.
I think. Yeah, I thought the bar was like the sensor that detects the signal the Wii remote sends out, though. Like what? Like
true.
Cole was saying. I don't. I thought that's what it was for, not. It's the controller is the sensor?
Oh. Huh.
Okay. If A is true, I'm gonna go with C then.
If you
but
thought the Wii video was fake, you'd be wrong. This does actually work.
this
Faucet
one,
That's crazy.
oh, okay.
I have no idea
Oh.
why my faucet was behaving like this, but the magnet does not make it work.
Oh, I was just doing that. Okay.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow
That's
before
really
moving
funny.
on to the next round, and here's the data
That's-
showing
that's
only
funny.
35% of people got this one right. Next up
Oh.
is round 23.
If you
I
draw
would
on a
never
sink
have
with a
guessed I
dry
would
erase
work with
marker
them.
and let the ink dry, the letters will peel off the surface and float once the water reaches them.
This is true, I think.
If you
pretty
add a
Depends on
small
what kind
amount
of pen.
flour,
If
some
it's a
salt,
wax pen, yeah.
and then a good amount of sugar and mix it up, The combination absorbs water very well, just like how a diaper does.
Sugar and salt?
Well,
you can
yeah.
fit this entire blob of
I mean,
cotton candy
salt
into a tiny cup of
absorbs
water. As the
water.
cotton candy dissolves in the water, all the air inside the cotton candy is released.
Yeah, that seems true.
You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
What?
Huh?
I mean,
The salt and sugar
B is fake.
Yeah, I don't know. It would just dissolve.
Depends. I mean, if you have enough. If you have like a lot more salt than you do water, then you have the salt can absorb all the water, but...
Did you believe this one? Well, good job, because it's true. It's actually this video that was fake. Combining salt, flour, and sugar does not create a super absorbent mix, but I use those ingredients because it does look like the actual substance I used, which is a super absorbent diaper polymer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round.
And these, I guess, is how cotton candy works.
72% of people got it correct.
Yeah. Have you seen those really sad videos of raccoons trying to wash cotton candy and then it melts?
I mean, I don't think they're that sad.
I'm so sorry. You don't think it's sad?
I don't think it's that sad. I think it's really funny.
I think it's sad. I feel so bad. Also, thank you, Enzio, for rating.
Hello readers into Lev's chat.
These 2 alkaline AA batteries look identical, but one of them is dead and the other is full. I know this because when you drop the dead battery, it is much bouncier than if I drop the full battery.
I think this is true.
Here I have a laser pointer aimed straight at the hole of a 2-liter soda bottle full of water. When I unscrew the cap, water will start to flow out. Notice how the laser beam curves with the stream of the water, and the light ends up shining wherever the stream lands on the pan. If you take a regular piece of sweet corn and heat it in the microwave, the water in the kernels will evaporate, drying out the corn. You should definitely use a better bag than I did, but eventually the kernels will start to pop straight off the cob.
I mean,
that doesn't seem true.
No, you have to dry your popcorn before you can make popcorn. You can't make popcorn with wet popcorn.
You've seen all 3 videos now. Pause to vote in the comments which one you thought was fake.
Yeah, I think C is fake.
Because it's like a specific kind of corn, not like just a regular old sweet corn cob.
No, yeah, so it's not that specific kind of corn. The kernels have to be dry. Like, especially when it's like in a bag like this, it's not going to dry out. Yeah, so C is definitely
Here's
fake.
a side-by-side comparison dropping a dead battery versus a full battery. As you can see, the full battery is actually less bouncy than the dead battery. It was the corn video that was fake. You can't just put regular store-bought corn in the microwave to make popcorn, but you can get popcorn on the cob like this.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data showing 63% of people got it right.
Ooh.
Next up, round 25.
We're almost done.
This is a long, skinny tube of copper.
This is just season 1. This season 2.
This magnet won't stick to it.
I don't know if you want to do it today. We can pick up another day.
Through the tube results in it falling much slower.
Wait, is this copper?
Yeah.
This device is cleverly designed to allow the ball to continuously cycle. As the ball falls and is redirected,
perpetual motion is not real.
Return to its original height.
So
it successfully clears the lip and can fall all over.
There's an electromagnet
in the base. This mini tabletop and table bottom are only connected by a few pieces of string, but it can still support the weight of this large roll.
Oh, this is tensecurity. They teach you about this in DO schools.
Yeah. That thing is really cool.
So this is real. C is real. B is, it's a real device. It's just that there's a electromagnet in the bottom with a battery. It's not perpetual motion. It's battery powered.
We've invented perpetual motion.
Yeah. I don't really know why A happens.
Comments which one you thought was fake.
Did you think the Copper Tube video was fake? Well, you'd be wrong. Here's what it looks like from the top-down view. The movement of the neodymium magnet falling through the tube produces eddy currents in the copper tube, which in turn produces an opposing magnetic field that acts to slow the magnet's movement. This video is
really cool.
A moving magnetic
this device
field
does not work on its own.
Okay.
It's actually battery powered, but the button is discrete. When the power is turned off, the magnetic ball does not receive the boost of energy needed to get back to the start.
Here's a quick recap to help you follow before moving on to the next round, and here's the data showing only 32% of people got it right. I was a bit surprised that many people thought perpetual motion was real, but that copper is pretty surprising. Now it's time for the final round, round 26.
This is an induction heater. Even though the coil is not abnormally hot and I can actually touch it, it uses alternating magnetic fields to heat any magnetic and conductive object like this fork to red hot temperatures in under 30 seconds.
Yes, that seems real. There's like induction round things.
They use these in the micro lab.
Oh, really?
If I tie 13 nuts to one side
of this... on micro lab they have these like little loops of metal loops that be used to plate microbes from plate to plate, and to one of the ways you can like sterilize them is that you have a little induction heater that just heats them red hot in a few seconds.
That's really cool.
String and one nut to the other. That 13-to-1 ratio allows me to drop the heavier side, and the lighter side will always get caught and wrap around my finger, preventing it from hitting the ground.
If I take a green laser pointer and shine it onto a canvas that has been coated in glow-in-the-dark paint, the laser pointer will charge the canvas, and you can see the drawing when the light is turned off.
You've seen all 3 videos. Pause to vote in the comments which one.
Oh, this one's tough then.
Yeah, I know A is real because you said it was real.
I know. I know induction heaters are real. I don't know if this specific device is an induction heater. That's the thing. Like that's how he gets you, right?
Yeah, that's true. C is like suspect because like that is how glow in the dark works. Like it does get charged by light, but if the light is on, it would all be charged. Like, I don't know that you can paint something with a laser, or that a laser would count, because the lasers are just one wavelength of light.
Well, yeah, so I feel like if the whole thing is glow in the dark, it should all glow, because
the light was on.
Yeah. Because the thing is, a small laser pointer doesn't actually produce that much energy in terms of like total energy output. A lot less than a light bulb.
Yeah, and it actually takes a lot of energy because it's like, I'm not a serious person. I have glow in the dark nail polish. It takes a long time. You have to be like in the sun.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
I'm not cute. I'm a very serious person.
As for B, I guess maybe, I don't know.
Seems plausible.
I'm gonna vote C.
You thought was fair.
Yeah. C.
The induction heater does heat objects that quickly, and it's such an awesome device that I made a separate video that walks you through how to assemble it, which I'll link in the comments.
Cool.
It turns out this video was fake.
Okay.
While it is possible to charge a glow-in-the-dark canvas with the laser pointer, if you want to do so with a small handheld laser pointer, you need one that emits blue light, not green.
And there you have it.
Really? That's what we needed to. That's the part they expected to get you on. Okay, so it's just a different color. So it does work just with a different color of laser.
That's hilarious.
Do you want to try season 2, or do you just want to call it here? We can do it some other time.
Maybe we should just call it so we can do the whole thing next time. That was so fun, though. Oh my gosh.
It sounds good. All right. We're almost 2 hours.
Wait, let me put us back in at my desk. I don't know what on your stream, but
so I gotta move your bisected form again down again.
Please save me.
D was never an answer. Yeah, unfortunately.
No.
I think always one of them was fake.
Don't let her guts fall out. Yeah, exactly, Northy. They're gonna fall out of me because there's no such thing as a mesentery.
Mesentery.
Like, you ever watch those shows where like someone gets like disemboweled or something, or like their like stomach, not their stomach, but their abdomen's cut open, and then suddenly all their organs just fall out of their body? I'm like, that's not how that works. they're definitely kind of attached.
Depend. You'd be surprised, actually.
Okay, you know what? I'll let you.
So,
as the person who probably had to do an autopsy at some point in your life, I will trust you.
Yeah, I've done about 50. So actually, so once you get through the abdominal wall, like being abdominal organs kind of do just flop out.
But like, do they like fall out? Like if you were hanging from a building, they would fall out of you entirely onto the ground.
They would, but not onto the ground. So there is little more holding them into that.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
See, they wouldn't come out in like pieces. They come out in like one big block. Like your abdominal organs are like stuck together, but they're not like stuck to you, actually.
That yes.
So I do autopsies. So like we do like block dissections. So basically, like once you cut open the chest and the abdominal cavity, you cut around the diaphragm, and then you go through the trachea, and then you go through the rectum, and you just rip the whole thing out in one big block. There's only like a little bit of fascia connecting, like basically all of your chest organs to your spine.
That's
otherwise
so cool.
they're just kind of like in there. They're just in there. There's not a lot holding them.
We're just a bag of organs.
Yeah. So other than like those three connection points and your spine, and that's really all that's holding your organs in your body.
I feel very fragile all of a sudden.
No, nah.
Your diaphragm, your trachea, and your rectum. I was like, if I had to choose 3 points that were attaching my organs to my body, I don't know if I'd choose those 3.
And yeah, so the diaphragm is the biggest connection point by far out of the 3 of those.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that why people's guts fall out when you cut? Yeah, so I mean, just think about it. Like, why do people get hernias so readily? It's because like their guts are basically all constantly like trying to push their way out of your body at all times, and the only thing holding them in is like the peritoneal sac. It's like the only thing holding, and like your layers of fat in your skin. That's all that's holding them in.
My GI tract is constantly fighting to get out of my body.
Like the moment there's any weakness in your abdominal wall, your intestines are just like ready to herniate through, and then you gotta get like a surgeon to like put a patch over it and repair their hernia.
That is actually, yeah, that's very true. They'll
Well,
find any area.
No, prolapsing is a different thing.
Oh, that's
Prolapsing is when I have to remind myself to make sure I'm getting this correct. Okay, yeah. So prolapsing is when the attachments around the organs at your rectal or women also have other organs capable of prolapsing. When those organs when the ligaments holding those in get weakened and then just fall out. That's a different phenomenon. Anyways.
It's kind of like a tube turning inside out.
Ish. A little bit.
Ish.
If it happens in the middle, it's called intussusception. Anyways, we had to actually like flex my medical degree a little bit at the end here.
Yeah, no, perfect.
I was counting up how many. I think I got like 4 wrong. 4 or 5.
4 or 5. I think so. I think I did too. I don't know. There were definitely a couple of them where I was like, I have no idea. It's either this one or this one. So, I mean, getting a 1 out of 3 down to a 50-50 is not really too much to be proud of.
How do we work our rectal muscles or there's no way to do that with your rectal muscles. However, women can in fact do pelvic floor exercises that help their pelvic organs not prolapse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is a thing. You stopped following along to go. Yeah, but that's you lured the serial thing over for you for. Okay, Northy, you get 1. Okay, you get 1. Good amount of them I got no idea. Yeah, I felt like I felt pretty good. The serial thing was the only thing that really got me. As you're like,
yeah, the serial thing was crazy. I was like, what? That doesn't seem real at all.
Yeah. Oh my god, what if you could create a serial sorter using magnets?
You actually probably could.
That would be crazy. Oh my god.
They sort like coins and stuff, although that's also by size. But yeah, like you have like a magnet, and then it'll pull the Cheerios into the closer bin.
Yeah, it'll sort them by iron content. That's crazy. Yeah, it never occurred to me that like just normal food could have so much iron in it. It would actually be like noticeably magnetic. I missed the cereal explanation. And basically, just some cereals are fortified with so much iron that they actually become magnetic.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can move them around in water with a neodymium magnet. Ugh.
Yeah. Alright, so anyways, if that's all, that'll be all for today. My next stream will be on Wednesday. I'm being interviewed on someone else's stream on Tuesday. This is the very 3rd attempt at doing this interview. They've had to cancel every other time, so I don't know how it's gonna go. So, do you have any announcements you'd like to make?
No. I don't know. You have like a whole intro and stuff. It's very cool. I don't have an intro. Hi, I'm Lev.
You do often. Every time I've watched you, you end your stream in the middle of a sentence.
I know, you told me. Like
every time I've seen her stream, she'll just be like talking, and then the stream just suddenly ends mid word. It's very funny.
It's not even intentional. I don't even realize this keeps happening to me where I'm like, okay, I want to be prepared and I want to raid into someone, and then I keep forgetting there's a time limit. Like you raid into someone and then it's like you get a minute and then they'll just send everyone over. So on my end the stream hasn't ended. So I'm just yapping for like an extra 30 seconds.
Yeah, green one kind of crazy. She's a little crazy. But treating crazy is kind of your job.
That's true.
Do you have to be crazy to treat crazy?
You see, that is an argument that people make. I have been asked. Are all psychiatrists a little bit crazy? And honestly, maybe a little bit. Or at least all weird in our own way. Like, I feel like...
I was told during like a psychiatry rotation, like, everyone has some elements in the DSM, just don't want them grouped under one category.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're all on the spectrum of everything, but you don't want to be like 90th percentile in any category.
Alright, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all again on Wednesday, or maybe some of you on Tuesdays. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Bye.